Okay, so good to see you. I hope you're well this morning. J'espère que vous allez bien. Well, over the last couple of days, I've had lots of good conversation with my team, with my key organizers. I've received a lot of support from across the country, and I wanted to say thank you from the bottom of my heart to all these supporters. But essentially, I had to ask myself two questions. The first one is, am I ready to be the first woman to lead the Liberal Party of Canada? And the answer is yes. And am I ready, at the same time, to step away from my responsibilities as Minister of Foreign Affairs at a time where it is a crucial time in the Canada-US relationship? And the answer is no. And the reality is I can't do both. So I'm heading into the Canada-US Committee in the Cabinet room, and we will be talking about retaliatory measures against potential tariffs from President-elect Trump. And we will be ready, and I'll do my job. And so I'll be in Washington next week. Spoke to Senator Graham again this morning, and of course, I'll be running to win Hansik-Cartierville because this is the passion of my life.
How difficult? Understood to have amassed a great deal of support potentially for this bid. Will you direct those supporters elsewhere, and if so, to whom?
For sure, we'll have a strong organization. I'm an organizer. I've created a party when I was 34, and I ran for the mayoral bid of the biggest city the second biggest city in Canada, the biggest city in Quebec. And yes, I have an organizing base. And yes, we will play a role in this leadership race.
Is there anyone who you would like to see take over as Liberal leader who you think would be best placed to take on Donald Trump?
So do you know who's running?
I don't know yet.
I don't know either. So it's an hypothetical question.
The list of retaliatory tariffs that you're considering, the possible list, how soon, like what's going to trigger you to release that? What needs to happen for that next step to come?
So listen, my job is not to tell you this morning what will be the strategy, because I think that would be not a good strategy. But what I can tell you, though, is that we'll be ready. And at the same time, we need to take the tariff threat very as a real threat, so very seriously. We need to make sure to be ready, and we need to make sure also that we stand up for Canadians. You know, my job today and my choice today is I'm putting my country first.